Ready? Okay, give me a B. B, give me an E. E, give me a P. O-P-U-L-A-R. Be popular on Facebook. Hey guys, Jess here. So I obviously took too much time on that. But it was really fun to relive my cheerleader days. So I wanted to talk to you today about how to become popular on Facebook. I've taken the last couple months and really tested the algorithms and tried different methods, and I feel like I've really gained a huge audience from this. I went from 5 to 10 likes on a post, maybe 15 if it was a really good post, to anywhere from 50 to 100 likes. And if it's a really good post, I'm getting 150, 200 likes. It's crazy. I don't have that many friends. I have 730. So it's really not like I have thousands of friends that I'm reaching. So I want to tell you and show you how to do this. Now what I do is I post 3 to 5 times a day. You may be thinking, oh my God, that's a ton of posts. But you have to think people are on Facebook at different times. So if you make a post at 8 a.m., someone who doesn't get on until noon is probably not going to see that post. So you really want to make sure you're posting multiple times so you're constantly in people's news feed. And it's really not overdoing it. That's my cuckoo clock. Because it's once you make a new post, it's usually not going to bump up the other posts that you did earlier in the day. So now, what do I post 3 to 5 times a day? I do a lot of inspirational posts. Funny quotes or just how to be better in yourself. You always want to make sure that you're remaining positive on Facebook because you have to realize this is your business now. This is your business page. Whatever you post on it, people are going to relate to you. And if you're posting negative things, they're going to relate you to negative things. Now, there's a ton of stuff that I would like to post, all these political things going on in the world and whatever. I would like to give my opinion on it, but this is my business page, and if I do something to side myself with one view and my customer is deathly against that, do you think she's going to buy from me? No. So always be positive, be inspirational. I do a lot of kids posts, I show my kids or my family what we're doing. We live in Germany, so I like to show what we're doing in Germany because it's so fun. And you may be thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to post my kids all over Facebook like that to people I don't know. Well, what I do is I always put my kids and my family posts friends only, so I don't make it public. So people who are just following me or just randomly go to my page, they don't see pictures of my kids. They see, just me or inspirational stuff and whatever, and I'll go through that a little bit later. But you also have to think most of our customers are moms, and they like to relate to you. They like to see the day in and day out of your life. They want to feel like they're connected to you. So posting your kids and posting things that you're doing is really going to help you build your reputation with your customer base. And going into that, you want to be relatable to people. So I do a lot of posts with no makeup, and I'm like, hey guys, I got 4 hours of sleep. This is how I'm rocking today. Because if you're always done up and you're always perfect, people aren't going to relate to that. So you always want to be relatable and be genuine in yourself. I know I am kind of the crunchy person in my friends circle. So I do a lot of posts cloth diapers, baby wearing, all that fun stuff. So find what your niche is and really use it to your advantage. And I do post about Younique. However, it's not hey, buy my mascara. It's for example, I got stuck in the States coming home to Germany a couple weeks ago, and I had to stay 2 nights in a hotel, and it was I took a picture of me in the hotel room, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm staying in a hotel room. Thanks, Younique, for picking up the bill. Something like that. Like, you want to be genuine and be grateful for what Younique has done for you, uplifting, empowering, validating. And if you're in another direct sales marketing, just be grateful for what you're doing. Don't say like, hey, buy my stuff, because people don't relate to that. They just think you're salesy. So don't do that. Okay, so making posts public. This is a big thing that I've been doing, and I've found that I'm getting a lot more followers and a lot more interaction. All of my Younique posts, so I'm like talking about what Younique has done for me, or I make a video about Younique, those are all public. If I post just a picture of myself and I don't mind it being public, I make it public. My kids, always friends only. Something personal, always friends only. But everything else I try to make public. And what that is doing is, if someone comes to your page and they aren't friends with you and they see all these posts and they're like, oh, she kind of seems fun, but not salesy, because I have more than just Younique on my public list, right? She's going to more be apt to accept my friend request or even send me a friend request because she sees like all these fun things that I'm doing and it's valuable to her. Okay? Making all of your videos public. This is very important. And you know why? Your video, when it's public, you can see how many views you get on it. Okay? So you really want to make sure it's public, unless it's like a video of your kids and you don't want that to be seen by everyone, which I've done videos friends only, just of my kids and stuff. But making all your videos public so you can see that, and then it can be shared and you might go viral. So you want to make sure your videos are public. Another thing I do is I always comment on my friends' posts. Don't just like. I mean, I like and comment, but you always want to make sure you're commenting. And what that's doing is it's keeping you in the forefront of their mind. So they're really thinking, and not even relating to Younique. It's just, maybe you had a friend in high school 10 years ago and they posted something and you comment on it. Well, they're thinking, oh yeah, Jess Latin, what's she up to? And they go stalk my Facebook page. Okay? So you want to make sure you're commenting on friends' walls, commenting on their posts, always wishing happy birthday to everyone, even men. Because that, once you comment on their wall, they're going to start seeing your stuff, they're going to start seeing your stuff, vice versa. And if it's something that I haven't talked to in a while, I do go ahead and message them too. I comment on their Facebook, happy birthday. And then I send them a personal message and I stalk their Facebook page a little bit and see what they're up to, and I'll send them a message and kind of relate to them that way. So someone friend requested me and I accepted, or I sent a friend request to someone and they accepted. I message them. And again, I relate to them. I go to their Facebook page and I talk to them and I try to build a little relationship with them by messaging them, because it is a little bit more personalized and they feel like, oh, she's taking the time out of her day to talk to me. So just being relatable, messaging new people. And I always post at the prime times. So we've talked a lot about prime times, 8 a.m., noon, 8 p.m. Okay? So you want to make sure you're posting at those times. And now I've kind of gotten to the point where I'll post something in the morning and it lasts through the day. I see that I'm getting likes and comments on it throughout the day. And then towards the evening, it kind of dies down, or the next day. So what I do, if a post does die down, like the next day, you can go back and comment on it or like it, and it'll kind of go back into the news feed for a little bit. So that's kind of a way to get your post seen a little bit more and into the news feed more. Now, with your posts, what do you post? Make sure you're only doing 1 or 2 pictures per post, because you've seen Facebook, the way it works, if you do 4 or 5 pictures, you only see the first 2, and then it says plus 4 more. So you're not really seeing all those pictures. So I always try to stick to 1 or 2 pictures per post, and I make them square. Again, because the way Facebook works, if it's a square, you can see the whole picture. If it's a rectangle, it usually cuts off some. So you don't want it to cut off any of your picture. And you want to look at your Facebook, make it pretty. Like, make sure everything looks pretty, like a magazine. Because when people are coming to look, if it's all jumbled mess, they aren't going to want to look at that. So I make sure like my pictures are square, everything looks nice, my posts aren't too long, they aren't like a novel. I use like emojis and bullet points and just make it look really pretty. Okay. I always reply to my comments. If someone comments on my thing, I'm going to reply to them. You know why? Because it's connecting with that person. And another thing I like to post is about asking for advice or opinions. Women love to give their opinion. So if you ask their opinion, they're more than likely going to give you their opinion. And this is kind of really where I saw a turning point in my Facebook wall. Was a few weeks ago. I did like a collage of pictures of people with bangs, and then I posted a picture of myself and I didn't have bangs, and I was like, I'm thinking about cutting my bangs. What do you guys think? And I got like literally 200 likes on that post, and I don't know, even almost like 100 comments. It was crazy. So then a couple days later, I did my bangs, and I posted it on my Facebook, and I made it public. And that really was like a turning point in my Facebook wall, because I got so many likes, so many comments. And ever since then, my posts have been getting seen, and they've been getting commented and liked on. So trying to like ask opinions or advice, that's really going to get interaction going, and it's going to keep your post in that news feed. And I always try to, like I said before, relate Younique to life, not life to Younique. I'm not posting pictures of mascara. I'm not posting pictures of foundation. Sometimes I do, like once a month, I'll do a video of a product, like me applying it and showing how awesome it is. But other than that, I'm not really posting like, buy my mascara, only $29. Look at this foundation. Oh my gosh, my lips. Not that at all. Okay? So, another thing I do about your beauty bar, and I've noticed a big difference in this, is if I do a post about, like once in a while, I will post about like join my beauty bar, because what I'm doing when I add new friends, I'm not automatically adding them to my beauty bar. I feel like they already accepted my friend request. I'm not going to just stick them in my beauty bar. They're going to feel used. So what I do, every once in a while, I'll make a post about my beauty bar, like, hey, I have a super awesome giveaway going on in my beauty bar. And then I put the link in the comments to my beauty bar. Click the link below and you can be added to my beauty bar. What that's doing is it's anonymous engagement. They don't want to comment on it saying, add me, because they don't want all their friends seeing that they're going in that group. So if you put the link in there, they can click it anonymously and get added. Changer. I've gotten so many more people added to my beauty bar doing it this way than asking them to comment. Okay? So now, how do I find friends? I want to tell you, when I first started Younique, I didn't have that many friends. I had like 150, maybe not even 200. So I really didn't have like this big support network. And I'm only up to 730, so it's not like I have like thousands and thousands of friends. But this is how I'm doing it. Of course, you're adding all of your customers and adding your hostesses and all that stuff to your Facebook. I also go through the suggested friends list daily, and I add 10 to 15 people per day on that. And you can also search friends of friends in Germany. So you're expanding your network. I mean, we're in like 8 different countries now. And if you're in another direct sales market, I'm sure you guys are in other countries or will be. So friends of friends in Germany or wherever, in that search bar at the top of Facebook, that will expand and that will pull up your friends that are living in other countries. You can friend them if there's a mutual friend or whatever. So also, if someone has, like one of my friends made a post and a couple of their friends are commenting, I reply to their comments because you're kind of like connecting with that person. You don't know them, but you're like connecting with them, and then you can send them a friend request. So I do that. And you don't want to overdo it with your friend requests. Make sure you're not friend requesting 150 people a day because you'll get into Facebook jail, and that's not good. So I send like 10 to 15 per day, and you can actually go into your sent friend requests and see who hasn't responded and just clear them out. If they're not going to respond to you in a couple days, just clear them out. They're not going to respond to you. Okay, so I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know. I want to know your takeaways in the comments, and let's get you popular on Facebook.